Welcome to GAMEpoch, the show where I play through the history of video games in the order of their release, starting with Super Mario Bros. On the Nintendo. I'm MystikDan, and today I'm playing Outrun. This was an arcade game, originally, in 1986. And then it was ported to a whole bunch of different systems. The Master System, the Game Gear, the PC Engine, blah 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 blah, and then the Genesis version, which is the one that I am playing. So, this Genesis version was the best port until the Saturn, but, I mean, hardly anyone in America had a Saturn, so... Here in America, it was either the arcade or Genesis or go home, because everything else was just kind of meh. I never really played this game very much. I'm not much of a racing game person, but I remember playing things like this game and, like, Cruisin' USA and some stuff like that are more of these kind of just take it, like, laid-back driving kind of games that are just fun. So, without further ado, let's check this out. This game is designed by Yu Suzuki. I have no idea what buttons to press, so this is going to be a learning experience for me. Whoa! So yeah, this was released in arcades in 1986, and it blew everyone away because of its very convincing 3D visual effects. This is all still 2D graphics, but it's tricking you into thinking it's 3D. And there were several games that followed in this game's footsteps by doing this kind of a thing where it would simulate 3D by, you know, changing what appeared to be the depth. I don't know, is there a brake button? This is definitely, like, just kind of nice, chill, take it easy kind of a thing. I love this about this. Granted, nowadays, these graphics are, you know, absolutely nothing spectacular. Oh! That's pretty funny. You just, like, hit something on the side of the road, you just flip out and die. This just cracks me up. Well, I'm gonna go left, because I'm a Goofy movie fan. Game over? What do you mean game over? Oh my. Oh, I see. I got my timer up on the left. So I need to get to the next stage before that timer goes out. Okay. So yeah, this game is definitely not about racing other racers. It's more just about racing against yourself, racing against the clock, and just enjoying the ride. Oh! Woo! Ah! I can appreciate these graphics since you know, came from an era where this would have looked pretty cool back in the day. 9 seconds left. Yeah, I'm not doing so well. Nope. Oh, I almost made it to a checkpoint. So there are different tracks that you can take. There's different points of left and right. This Step on Beat song was apparently unique to the Genesis port, by the way. I wonder if there's any technique to getting more speed. Yeah, it's just kind of cool. You start off on a beach, and then you go further into the country, through the cities, and then through, like, you know, the Badlands or... you know, canyons and stuff like that. Whoa, whoa! Whew! 3, 2, 1, 0. Okay, I'm so confused. What am I supposed to do? Boy, I gotta look this up. Shifting gears. Oh, up and down. Why doesn't it seem like I'm doing anything? Oh, I just went to H. Whoa, now I'm going much faster. Okay. Boy, do I feel dumb. I didn't even know I had to switch gears in this old racing game. Ah, come on. Come on. Come on. Can I make it? Or did I hit too many? Oh, I made the checkpoint. Yes! Alright. Oh, come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. I gotta gain a little bit more mastery of these controls, because definitely not driving well. Ooh. Oh, no! Yeah, it's definitely an interesting perspective, being super low to the ground like this. It's hard to tell when a turn's gonna start, when a turn's gonna end. And I mean, the signs that a turn's about to start are definitely helpful, but... Whoa. Hey, alright, I'm doing okay now. Starting to get the hang of it a little bit, but I still feel like I'm, a little bit sloppy. Let's go left. Alright. Oh, I ran out of time! Dang it! Okay, I want to at least be able to get to the end of the A. Oh look, I got the top score so far. Nice wide road to give me plenty of space. So yeah, this game was developed by Yu Suzuki. Boy, going up the hill is scary because I can't see what's going on. Yeah, so this is kind of like... Burnout clearly is inspired by this, rather than just being a straight racer, because, like, there are some modes in Burnout where it's just you versus the clock, and you trying to get through traffic and stuff like that, and that's definitely what this is more like. It's more just trying to beat the clock and get past the other cars without them afflicting you. And not crashing into the sides of the street and the trees and the signs and the buildings and stuff like that. Alright, yeah, I'm starting to get the hang of this. Whoa, oh no, no! Ah! Now I'm in the desert. Let's keep going. Whoa. Let's stay out of the rough. Whatever those little sand pits are all about. Okay, this is getting a little rougher. No! Oh, man, those are some rough bushes. Oh boy, it's over. It's over. Dang it. Am I gonna be able to make this or not? Oh, I was so close. I had one stage left. So this game has had a couple of sequels, and then it's had some newer 3D sequels as well. And they've all been rather highly rated, but this game has just gone down as one of the most influential and important racing games. And a lot of people prefer to call it a driving game because it's more just about the driving of it. It's just racing against the clock and enjoying the experience of the driving itself, which I quite like. So this kind of racing, or driving I guess you could say, is more about like personal best, like competing against yourself. While typical racing games, competitive racing games are going to be more competitive against other players, especially other players, because eventually when you get good enough skills, you're going to get to the point where the CPU is just going to become too predictable and you're going to really need other humans to play against in order to actually have a real test of your skills, because you can just get to the point where you wall up the PC rather easily once you get used to it. Woo! This is really cool though. I am enjoying this, and I think I would have thought this was awesome as a kid if I had given it a real chance, but I've never been a car person, so racing games never had much interest for me. Especially since I was always so into platforming games and adventure role-playing games and stuff like that. Oh, whoa, whoa. Dang it. This is not good. Okay, I'm gonna stick to the low gears for this one because it's just, these turns are super sharp. No! Oh, I didn't have nearly enough time. Alright, well, I think I'll call it good. So that's Outrun. Fairly simple little driving game. It's kind of fun, kind of cool to play a little bit. A little relaxing. The arcade was a little more interesting because it had, well, better graphics, but also full-on steering wheel, and I think it had a shift stick for you to go high and low. Brake pedal and an acceleration pedal, and that just kind of gave it a more visceral feeling, and you know, it looked like it was inside of a kind of car, and it had a big 20-inch monitor. It was very successful for emulating 3D graphics with very clever 2D rastering effects and stuff like that. Sprite scaling was the biggest thing, so little things meant it was further away, and bigger and off to the sides meant it was closer. So they would scale things on the fly and make it go from small to big to indicate that you were getting closer to it and it was getting closer to you. Very clever effect for them to do it that way. So they had to have some very clever scaling algorithms in order to do that. Yeah, designed by Yu Suzuki. The composer was Hiroshi Kawaguchi. Hiroshi Kawaguchi is a Sega composer. He did some Alex Kidd and Space Harrier, Afterburner, Sword of Vermilion, and then Yu Suzuki, a Japanese game designer, director, and producer, who helmed the Sega AM2 team for 18 years. Hang On, Space Harrier, Outrun, and Afterburner, and Virtua Racing and Virtua Fighter. Yu Suzuki's huge. Shenmue has a ridiculous cult following for reasons I don't fully understand. But, I mean, he kind of helped to pioneer the kind of ridiculously free-roaming style of gameplay before even Grand Theft Auto 3 kind of took the reins and mastered that genre. And yeah, that should do it for this episode. So, thank you guys for checking out GameEpoch. I will see you in the next episode. This is MystikDan signing out. Bye.